Good morning everyone. Today we will discuss about the design modular. So this is the window of the design modular. Okay. Good morning everyone. Today we will discuss about the design modular, which is the software of the Ansys workbench. Okay. So this is the window of the design modular. Let me discuss about the parts of the window. Okay. At the top, you will see a title bar in which it contains the logo of the design modular, and A means here the project name, and next geometry means of which project we are creating the geometry project. So it is. Now this is the software name, that is design modular. If you come to the right side of the title bar, you will see minimize button. This is restore or resize button, and this is the close button. Okay, you will close it by this. Now at the bottom of the our title bar, you will be see a menu bar. Okay, this is called as the menu bar, which contains the lot of tabs such as file, create, concept, tools. Okay, this is also called as a toolbar. Okay, learn next. At the bottom of bottom of the toolbar, we will saw again some icons, which is called as the quick access toolbar. Here also lot of tabs are there. The first one is here, and this is second one, this is third one. What you are watching, you can shift them. Okay, this is called the tabs, which contains the lot of commands which we will use while we are creating the geometry. Next, at the left section of our window, we will see a detail view window, which help us to understand it will give the details of the geometry, such as the name of the geometry and measurement of the geometry, and next how it will looks like. Okay, so these all are shown by this detail window. We will discuss about this in the later. Now at the right side of the detail window, we will again watch a small window, that is tree outline window. Okay, tree outline window contains the two tabs. One is modeling, another one is the sketching. Modeling contains some the here we will see the each and every operations what we have done in our space while we are creating the geometry. These all are the axes or planes, that is xy plane, zx plane, and yz plane. This is the number of parts, and these are the number of bodies you have created while you are doing the operations. Okay, so next, this is our very important part. This is called as a graphical user interface or workspace. This again contains two tabs. One is the model view, another one is the print preview. Print preview help us to take the print of the model. Okay, this will contain the print of the model. Now we will go to the model view. In model view, we have three sections. One is the global coordinate system, another one is the local coordinate system, next one is the scale. This is black, white. This is called as the scale. Since it is in meter, so they have mentioned the EM. Here, this is called the local coordinate system, which is related to assembly or parts you may be created in the geometry. Okay, this is the global coordinate system which contains the x-axis and negative x-axis, y-axis and negative y-axis, z-axis and isometric view. If you press at the ball, it will show the isometric view. X-axis shown by the red and y-axis shown by the green and z-axis is shown by the blue. Okay, here it is similar. Now, if I press here X Y plane, then it will show a detail window or detail view which give us some information related to XY plane. This is plane of type XY, and is there any sketches we have drawn in the detail window? No, there is nothing we have drawn. Then export coordinate system, there is we have not given anything. Next, at the bottom, you will be saw a green check mark which showing you ready. Ready means it is now active. Here, it is also called as a status bar, which gives the direction to the user in order to do the operations what we want. Next, this is the plane and this is the measurement. It is in meter. This is the angle measurement. This is in degree, and this is 0 0 means coordinate system, okay, of the xy, the local coordinates. This is about the overview of the our design modular software of graphical user interface. Let me discuss about some more. The next we will go for our important tool, that is how to resize our window. Sometimes what happen, we will create some assemblies, we will able to create some complex geometry, then we unable to watch a proper manner. So then we will go for our resizing the window. Just here something are them. So in order to view in a proper way, just go here, and I want to avoid this detail window, so pin it. Okay, then it will get attached into in this way which is get eliminated. Next, this is I will attach into the left side. Then you will be a huge space, okay, in which you will able to see your geometry and your complex type of projects. Okay, so again to re-get it, just click it and pin it. Okay, here also click it, left click it and pin it. Okay, you can resize into this way, either you want to resize into in whichever you want that. Okay, but now I want this way, so I will here. Next we will go for the okay. Now let us we will go for the some more definitions. Okay, first I will set the units. Okay, in the menu bar you will first set the units. Okay, in which your geometry it is them, either it is in meter or centimeter, millimeter, micrometer. There is be lot of bunch of measurements are them, in which your geometry has been measured, then you will keep here. Okay, most of mechanical students will use the millimeter, so I will take the millimeter. Next one is the civil students use the feet and inches. Okay, then here I will use the angle measurements as a degree. If you want to use the radian, you can be. Next we will come here. This is the model tolerance, which is the loose, normal and tight. If your measurement is small, means if you are creating a micro geometries or macro geometries, then you will set this into a tight. If you are creating the meter geometry, huge geometries, then you can be set into a loose or normal. Next, this is the model support, it may not helpful for you, so we will discuss into a later. First one, as we have set our geometries into millimeter, then you will be see here this is converted into millimeter, here it is in degree, and this is also the scale has been converted into meter, from meter to millimeter. Let us discuss about some more here. So I want to tell you the simple geometry of this, how your graphical user interface can be managed. For that I will go here and something I want to print. So just I will generate. Okay, I will tell about how I have created and where I have gone and each and every operations. So just to overview, I have set the detail window, so it will shows the detail window of box. Okay, this is what we have created here. Now come to one by one. Let us go to the quick access toolbar to know the each and every working and performance of each and every command. Okay, this is now the start over. Start over help us to make a next project. Okay, next project means start over means after this completion you can make another project or another design. Next one will be a save project. Here it will help to save. It will give us a small window where it will tell you a window that is where you want to save your project. You can give the file name as first design, okay, like that, either your name and whichever file you want to save. Here it will be WPPI, okay, WPPJ. Now if you are editing, you may saw a lot of options here in which just I want to save it, so I click the save and go to the, this is how I will save the project. Next again I want to go my geometry. It will take some times in order to save the project, because since it is a heavy software, it takes uh, some time in order to save the geometry. This is how we able to save the geometry. Next, this is the what we are using here. This is so capture camera. So this is the save as button if you want to save some more files here. If you have done any some operation, then you want to save it, you can save here. This is the capture camera, so this will help us to take a image of the window. Okay, next as usual there will be options like undo and redo buttons are there here. Undo will help to take the step back of operation, and redo will help to take the step into a forward. Okay, so this is how we use the undo and redo button. Next we will go for our selection tab. Selection tab contains two things. One is the point selection, and the other one is the which we want to select. Okay, so this is what I have selected. Either you select the parts into like this also, and into by clicking on geometry also. Here the point, this is the point selection, and it will help to select the point. Okay, I will left click it and back into the geometry and try to click the edges and corners. It will give some points. Okay, so you can click and you may watching a green color here, that is a point of the geometry. Next, if you want to select the multiple points, then press the control and try to left click the multiple multiple points. Okay, so if you want to avoid that, just right click into a space. Next, here also same, for line selection you may press this icon, and if you want to select this edge, click left click it. If you want to select the multiple edges, you can uh, press the control and left click. Okay, this is how you able to select the multiple edges from by pressing the control. Okay, so next this will help us to select the faces. Okay, faces. Okay, so if you want to select the multiple as it is same, press the control and try to click whichever face you want to select. Okay, so this is how. Next, if you want to select a solid body, then here there is only one body, so you can select. If you have a multiple bodies, then press the control to select all of them. Okay, this is the one thing. This is the point selection. Another one is to select. We have two modes. One is the single selection. Another one is the box selection. Single selection help us to select as the whole body into like this, and box selection will help us to take the box selection. Box selection means we will draw here a rectangular box, within under which there may be some certain geometries. It will select all those. Okay, so let me do that this type of operation. This is my box selection operator or command. I have activated it. It contains the two types. One is the left to right, another one is the right to left. Okay, here what is the difference? If you want to ask me what is the difference between left to right and right to left, left to right will help us to select the geometry which is under. If your geometry is completely under it is, then it will get selected. Okay, this is which the left to right. If you press the small amount into like this, then it will get selected, but left to right it will not get selected. When you are working with these, then you will able to understand how this box selection will be give some more, means it will give faster way to select the all geometries. Okay, so this is how we able to select. Next, since these are the inactive, so we unable to discuss this. We will discuss about this into our later sections. Okay, come to here the navigation bar. Here, this is the rotate. Okay, if you right click it, it will get activated. So bring here and try to move it. This is how you rotate the geometry. Okay, by left clicking the mouse button, then you will able to rotate the geometry by activating the rotate button. Next, we will go for the pan button here. Pan button will help to move the geometry in a workspace from one location to the another location. Okay, this is how you can. Next, come to here. This is the zoom button. This will help you to zoom in and zoom out your geometry. These all operations are helpful for you to better visualization purpose. Okay, so uh, here this is the another one. These three operations can be done by the help of a single mouse by not selecting all these. If you press the middle button, then automatically it will takes the rotate option that inbuilt. Okay, if you select the middle button and try to rotate it, this rotate button get activated. Next, if you press the control button and press the middle button, then it will turn into a pan movement. Okay, so this is how you can. If you want to zoom, then just rotate your middle what wheel. Okay, this is how you can perform the three operations by the your mouse not activating all these. Next, come to here. This is this is the fit button which help you to fit your geometries. So next, this is also I have told you this is box zoom, means box zoom will help you to draw a box under which all the components get visualized. Okay, this is how you will able to watch. Next, this is the fit. I have already told you, if you have completed your visualization section, then you come to here and fit your geometry wherever you want. Okay, so next come to here. This is the toggle magnifier. Magnifier will help you to visualize the sections of your geometries into like this. Okay, if you have any doubts here, then you can visualize here into like this. Okay, so this will help you while you are creating the micro geometries and macro geometries. Okay, so this is next. Come to here, this is the left button, which tells you whichever you have already watched. Like this is simple like this, like the undo and redo buttons. Okay, whichever the section you have viewed, you want to watch it again, then you can be watch into by clicking the undo view section and redo view section. Okay, next come to isometric. I will inactive this so I can visualize into a better way just by clicking it the geometry. Next come to the isometric view. If you press the isometric view, then it will automatically come into a picture that it will takes the 45-degree into all axes. Okay, so this is how. Next, come to the new section plane. New section plane help us to analyze the each and individual by cutting the geometry. I will press it and you will watch a detail window or a window of this one. Okay, I will keep here so that I can place into I can better visualize. I will create one section, so I will uh, right click here, left click here. Next come to here, so I will unpress it so I will understand. This is also I will, is there any activation? No. Come here and I have activated this new section plane. This will give us a detail window by in the left of our pointer, so where you want to press, and if you draw the line, then the right part of the section is get eliminated, so you can visualize into a better way into a like this. Okay, this is how our geometry looks like. Okay, so this is uh, we will saw it is a section view of our geometry. If you want to regain our geometry, just press left click here and check it, then your geometry is located as it is. Okay, this is the isometric view. Next come to here, this is the display play button. This is not much mandatory because in every cases we will use the coordinate system. So if you press it, then the local coordinate system get activated. If you don't want, then press here. Okay, to eliminate, to hide the local coordinate system. I want, so I will press it. Next come to here, so display mode. This is also shows the something minor part that how to hide your geometries. Okay, this is the one. If you again press it, then you will able to watch your geometry. Next to come to here, this is the pointer. This is not but mandatory. This will show you how to you can point to the geometry. This is the front view. Okay, this is the front view help you to get the view of your geometry, whatever you have created into whatever that it will gives the front view of your geometry. Okay, like this. If you press into like this, I will eliminate this. There is no much use of this here. So this is how we able to create this. This is the body color. If you want, I will, if you want this also, then I will show you how it will work. So there is no much required this section, but even though I will show, these are the different colors of our body, then you will be some watch the light dark, and you will be saw this type and this, these are the different information, there is been number of no edges are there. Okay, this is how you will watch the in a different color way. Okay, most of us we use the by body color, so it is to visualize it is better. So I will increase my window size by clicking here, so resizing it. Next, this is also, it will shows the edges, okay, by yellow color. Okay, this is yellow color edges, and this is the red black color edges, black and red color. This is the black color and this is the red color. Okay, these are the different edges how we able to watch. I will want yellow, so it is there. Next, this is the number of free lines. Okay, this is how to show and how to hide the free lines cases. Okay, there is much not mandatory. It shows the size of the edges and size of the 2D spaces like that. Okay, these are not much mandatory. This much is enough to you to visualize the geometry. Okay, this I think my dictating is maybe helpful for you, getting all and each every cases in more detail. So let us discuss some more about our geometry. So the most commonly we are using the two three things here. One is the generate button, another one is the geometry button, that is we also call as a sketching button, and this is the plane button. Okay, these three we use many more times while we are creating the geometries. Okay, so generate button will help us to just to overcome from the command to ready to make into a ready food. Okay, so the geometry button help to design the geometry, and the plane button will help to locate our actual plane where we want to design our geometry. Okay, this is about the three commands. We will discuss about the share topology and parameters into a later section. We will discuss extrude, revolve, sweep, and these all are so the very much important tools while we are discussing. Okay, so we will discuss these all here now. The I have now I will go for the extrude option. I will press the extrude option, then you will see the changes in here. Okay, this is the detail of extrude option. Our extrude one is now activated. I have to select the geometry and apply it. These are the different type of operations what we have to do, and this is the direction of vector, either it is normal, reverse. Okay, and this is the direction, either we have to create the normal. Okay, here also I will say about all these things. Okay, first I will select the geometry. Here I will select the face. Now I will select here. Okay, by left clicking by left clicking on face, I will apply this one. Now our geometry is get selected. Now it is asking me to the direction vector. So as usual it is a normal. So this is a normal vector what we have prepared. Okay, this is normal means here perpendicular to the surface which we have selected. Okay, after the selection it will create a virtual geometry. This is the virtual geometry. Okay, now this face also becomes a virtual face here. If I apply this, then it will get selected, even though now also it is not created. Now here it will ask me two things. One is the normal, reverse, and both symmetric and asymmetric. We will discuss about this. I will take the normal, and next this is of type fixed or through all or two next to this. These are the different parameters we use while we are creating the geometries. extrude geometries particularly. Next, this will asking the depth or height up to which we are able to create. Here it is automatically taken 13. If I press it to 60, then it will comes into a 60 millimeter. Okay, so this is next about this thin surface. We will discuss. If you want thin surface, then you can. If you don't want, then you cannot be. So merge topology will help you to merge this geometry with the previous geometry. Okay, this is how you can. This is the geometry section and view this. So first of all, I have created this one. I will generate this one in order to clarify the how it will looks like. This is our while we get in order to execute all these commands, we have to press the generate, then only you able to get your actual geometry where you want to know. Okay, now I will vary the parameters here. Just by explaining all those, you will understand the better how you can perform the operation in a extrude manner. Okay, I will keep here it will like this. Next, the phase one, this is the mandatory which phase you have selected, that is to be here. Next one is here add material. Add material in the sense it is a solid section which is the previous of your model. Okay, this is the box and this is the extrude what we have done, and this is our add material in the sense we have created the geometry by adding the material to the previous. But I don't want this, but I want some frozen thing just for the virtual geometries we use. If I press the generate button, then this is a different body and this is a different body. If I press this, then it will select this body. If I press the box, then it will select the different body. Now both the bodies are different, but this body is prepared by this body. This is how they have maintained the relation. Okay, next, come to here. I have told you this is the extrude operation. Here, this is the add frozen. This is a different body. Next, we come here the cut material. Cut material help us to eliminate some material from this body. How it will be? We will see him. I will change the direction. I will change into a reverse direction. I will change the depth into a say 10. Okay. This is a fixed type. Yes, fixed type. Next, I will generate this. Okay, then you able to watch him. Initially it is the 30 mm. Now the 10 mm body is get cut out from this body, so it ready with the 20 mm. This is how your cut material operation will eliminate the bodies, eliminate the material from the body. Next, imprint faces. Yes, it is also important because you will see here imprint faces will help not to it will help to uh, give some virtual. I'm repeating that virtual in the sense it may help, but it is not. Okay, how it will be? Let's see. This is the, if I use here imprint faces, it will print the shape of the geometry, but not actual. Okay, let's okay close. I will use this and generate this. So this is now this face is different. Okay, this face is different. Another one is this body is entirely different. I if I press some, then it will this body is a different body and previous body is the different body. This is how we able to perform the imprint faces. Here also we can extrude, okay, by using this face also. Next, another operation is slice operation. Slice operation help us while we are using the mesh property. This is an excellent tool in order to mesh the geometry in a proper format, 100% format. Okay, so if I use the slice here, then it will ask some more as direction. I will generate this, just this is the slice. As usual, it will create the two different geometries. The first one is what we have done performed, and another one the box, which is okay. Slice in the sense this is also like a virtual, not a exact what we want. But the add material and the frozen material and cut material, these are the actual operations we have to do. I will use here as a frozen, so I will generate it because some more operation we have to see here. This is how we will. Next come across here the direction vector. We have selected this. Okay, now it is inactive, so we will leave it. So in other geometries we will solve that. Next direction. Okay, this is also in which direction you want. This is a reverse direction, so if I press into a normal, this is comes into a perpendicular thing. Okay, this is the how it will. Okay, now come across here, this is the normal. This is in the previous we have watched the reverse. Both symmetric. Okay, both symmetric will help to make in a both dimension. This is now, if you ask me, this is the 10, and if I generate this, this is also become the 10 geometry in a depth. So this is what you are watching. Okay, this is the first and this is the second one. Okay, so let me go some more about this now. Both symmetric, it will asking the how much symmetric. If you mention here 15, then your body will get increase after you generating the body. If you press into a 30, then also it will generate. Okay, this is how it will be. Now I will go for the another one is asymmetric. Asymmetric in the sense I want here 10 and I want here into a 50 mm. Okay, how much it is? 50 mm. So I will use here 10 and I will use here 50. Then it will create here, it is get reversed, so no matter, I will press 50 here and I will press 10 here, so it will generate. This is the 10 into a depth and 50 into a forward normal direction. Okay, this is how it will work for the asymmetric condition. Next come to here a fixed type, means it will closest to the geometry. Next one is a through all in the sensor. If we have some more geometries here, okay, some more components or some more the geometries or workspace works, what do you call, okay, fix through all in the sensor, it will get through the that part which is there in between in this section. Okay, and next to means up to this material. Okay, we will discuss about this into a later, but by the way, when the time is lapses, when you will working on this in a proper format, if the time is lapses, then you will able to understand how it will works. Okay, so this is I will go for the fixed one and generate, this is one. Okay, so in order to show you, I want to create this one. Okay, I will go here and this is a box one, and this I will give the x into something 50, sorry 50 not 100. Okay, then it is, this is also one, I'm sorry, this is not 0, this is I want to give 100, this is also 100, this is also 100. I want to create 100 cube. So to show you, so I will generate this into in front of this material. Now come across this my previous section. As we have created the fixed, how much we have mentioned the measurement, it will take that much of measurement and measure it, up to that it will create. If I measure this through all, okay, if I measure this, it will come out of this, but I will show you how it will be. If I generate this, then you will see here. Okay, this is through all. Okay, because of the condition is false, so it is not coming out through all extend type. If I use here to next, okay, it will asking me which I want through all. Okay, next one. So up to this one. Okay, generate. Okay, up to this will it will generate. We will discuss about this because I don't want to make some noise here. Okay, so we have here we have some more different geometries, and here we have some more parameters. We will discuss about this into a later section. Now this is after this extend type to fixed. Next come into a thin surface. If you want a thin surface, then yes, I will generate this so it can be. If I want thin surface, then I will press into yes. Then it will give some more parameters to me. How much thickness you want the thin surface? Okay, I want 5 mm. Okay, I'm not 5 mm, 2 mm. That's it. Okay, generate this. Then this will gives this is the thin surface. Okay, how much you are visual. I will hide this. Okay, I may hide this by pressing the F9. Okay, so this is, if I press the thickness, then it will show me into this way. I'm sorry, where it is. So I will again hide this. Why this came F9. Okay, so this is our body. Okay, it is now it created a thin section of type thin surface. This is the one surface, and the one is this one, another surface, and this is one. Okay, this is how it looks like. Now if I want to vary this one, okay, if I want to vary this one, I can be, okay, I can be, so use this. Okay, if I want 10 here, then it will come with this into this like this. Okay, this is how it will create the thin surface on the surface of the body. If I don't want, I will press 2, and if I generate this, it will convert it into like this. You can create the shell type. Okay, shell type or thin surface type on the layers. Next, come to the merge topology. Merge topology help to combine the previous geometry and what you have created. If you press the yes, then it will automatically combine. If you press the no, it will not combine with each other. Now this is an entirely different body, and this is an entirely different body. Okay, this is how you able to uh, uh, make some more difference in the extrude option. Okay, this is about the details of the extrude option. Okay, so now I will eliminate this by pressing the delete button, and this is also I want to eliminate. Now we will go for the revolve button. Okay, revolve, this is also an important what the without revolve button we can not able to uh, draw the geometries of type circular type. Okay, of type circular. Let us discuss how it will work. So I will, this is the how it will be. I will bring into a something forward. So I will use here 10, then I will generate. Okay, I will make I will done I have done them. Means I taken this geometry 10 millimeter apart from the origin. Okay, so let us go to the revolve option. This is how the detail window of the revolve option there. First it will select the geometry. Here I will select the geometry. If I want to press first off, I want to take the align here. So I take the line. This is the line, and this is one. Okay, I applied this one. Okay, next it will asking me to select the axis. I will select this axis button, and next this is apply. Okay, this virtual geometry, it has been created by the help of the what, by the help of edge. Okay, here also the same thing: add material, frozen, cut material, imprint material. Okay, let me discuss about this. Okay, this is the perpendicular, in which direction you want. Either you want reverse direction. Okay, this is how much angle you want. If I press 180, so it will take into, if I reverse press normal, then it will come into a forward. Okay, so here also, if you have mentioned the thin surface, then you can be. If you mention the 2 mm, so I will use here 5 mm. So you will see here how the changes will occur. Okay, I will create it. This is how I created the geometry. Now from this geometry, I do not want to satisfy this geometry. I will go for the into a reverse direction and generate it, so it will become into a like this. After this, I want to both symmetric of 180 degree, then it will came into this picture. If I mention here 90 degree, then you will get. Okay, this is 90 degree into this direction, and 90 degree into a clockwise direction. This is the anti-clockwise, and this is the clockwise direction. Next, if you have mentioned here thin surface, yes. If I press this much thickness, I do not want. Only 2 mm is enough to me. And here also I want 2 mm. So if I generate this, this is the total of 4 mm. It has created the thin surface. Here also the same. If you merge this topology into the body, you can. If you do not want, just press the no key and generate. Then this geometry is entirely different from the other. Okay, since this is the add material, if you given the frozen, this is how it will. Now if you press this, this is another body, and this is a different body. Okay, so I will delete it. Okay, next again we will go for the revolve option. I want to show you some more related to this geometry, the imprint of this geometry. Okay, how it will be. I will select this. Okay, and apply, and select the axis and apply. Okay, add material, no, I will cut the material. Okay, I will cut the material. Now it is of type 90 degree, it is enough to me. And this is a thin surface. If is do you want any much thin surface? If yes, then press yes. Okay, I will change. This is how you able to cut your geometry by using the cut material option in the revolve. Okay, this is, if you are using the imprint faces, then you can also, here these sections has been formed, this has been printed on the body. The shape of this, the what the revolve is printed on the body. If I press, this is a entirely different face, and this is the entirely. Okay, if I press, this is another one, this is a different geometry. Now so this is how you can work on the revolve option. Let us go to the sweep option. Okay, I will delete this. Okay, I will try to create the geometry here. Let's see how I will be. I will create the geometry here, sketching mode, and just I will create the circle here. I'm sorry, I think it is not here. Yes, it is not. Control Z. Okay, I will press I will select them. I will select just generate button here. and I will click the face here and select the face. I'm sorry, I want to select this. No, I want to select this face. Next I will go for the sketch. Okay, selected face and sketching. They generate sketching. Next it automatically our coordinate system get jumped. Next I will select the circle here. This is my circle I have drawn, and this is I have generated. Okay, so wherever this is my sketch. Okay, now I will press the XY button here. I will this is automatically headed. I will show it in a proper format. Now so to sweep I will use this one. Okay, it will asking me some warning. Profile object must contain at least one chain. Yes, it is there. This is the one chain is there. Okay, so I will profile is this is one. Okay, apply. Yes, it is. And select the path. This is the path of what I want to apply, and this is the how it must be. If I generate this, then this is the add material. No matter I want to cut the material, so I generate this. This is how you able to watch or sweep. If you press the add, then it will add the material. If you press the cut material, then it will be. If you press the frozen here, then at least the things is this is the different material, this is the different, and this solid is different. Okay, this is how you will be. This is how we, there is no much option here. While we are using the sweep button, we have to understand that first we have to create the geometry, next we have to create the path. Okay, if you gonna this one, as you are watching this, this is the profile and the path, and these are the different operations, frozen, cut material, like that. And this is the alignment, this is the automatic this contains two things. One is the global coordinate system. In the global coordinate system you have to mention, but I want to path tangent, so I press the path tangent perpendicular to. If you have some scales, these are the, let us see how it will be. Okay, so these are the different scales. If you press the 2, then if you press here, then this is entirely different. This circle becomes the 2 times bigger the here, 2 times bigger here. Okay, this is how it will be. Next is it is a twist here. If you want to turn, so it is not much. This will be create, we will here. Let me discuss here, or I will delete it. Yes. Okay, this is also I will delete. Okay, so to understand how we will work, I'm sorry, this I don't want to delete. I just want to delete this. Okay, since it is not deleting, okay, we will leave as it is. Okay, let we will create some things here, some other things here. Here we have created the sweep. Okay, is there sweep we have taken, and we have selected the geometry. We are going to create something spring like structure here, and next is path. Okay, this is my path. Okay, apply. Next we are going to give some turns here. Turns, what is that? We will get to know here. This is the number of turns. We want only one, so 2 turns. Okay, either you want thin surface, you don't want. If you want, you can mention here. Now I don't want, so I cannot be. If I generate this, then this is how you will watch. Okay, this is looks like a spring structure. Okay, by easily 2 steps you can able to create a spring like structure. Okay, I will I will take this. I don't want to add this. I will frozen this and generate this. Okay, this is how it will be. this contains the two parts here. One is this. I will delete this. If I delete this, then I will get to know how it is actually looks like. So, but no matter, as we have created the geometry into this way, this will help us to this is our spring geometry. By the two steps we able to create the spring like structure by the help of our design modular. That's the beauty of this design modular. You will create the complex geometry in a simple and a proper format. How much if you want to vary something parameters, you can be. So I don't want to, I want some scales here, so I want 1.5 here, so you can, this will increase your diameter, outer diameter. Okay, next, if I don't want here, I will keep 1, and if I want number of turns 3, then you will press here and try to edit it and generate this, then you will get the number of turns as a 3. Okay, so this is, if you want a pipe like structure, give some thin surface 2 mm 2 mm. So I want to give only 1 mm, so it is comfortable to the body. This is how, if I press, then it will take a small amount of time. Okay, it is not generated, so I will give some more here, so it can, uh, I want to show you, that's it. So how it will be there, it is unable to create. I want to go here, this is the number of turns only 2. So let me see how it will be. So is some by something it will not creating, but trust me, it will give a idea about how our sweep command will work. Let me discuss about into a later. Okay, so this is how we able to watch the extrude, revolve, sweep, and let us discuss sweep. The last one command is, that is the skin and loft. This will require some more time in order to do this operation, so I will neglect this operation. I will create this operation by taking some more time. If it is possible, I will cover this operation in this tutorial. If not, I will make another video for this skin and loft. Okay, so this is how I will delete this operation. Let me come across this our next tab of our quick access toolbar. So let me discuss these operations. These four operations are very important and very helpful for you. Okay, so what happened, while you are creating the geometry, you will watch this is like looking like a rough geometry. So you want to give some more uh, attractive, it should, if you want it look, should it look in an attractive manner, so you have to use this. Okay, blend and chamfer. Okay, let me discuss about the thin operation. We have already uh, known in the extrude one. Let me discuss what happened. Okay, here it will telling us to select the geometry. Okay, select the face. I will select him and apply. This is the inward of 1 mm. This is I want 2 mm. So next, if I generate this, it will create a thin face on that body. Okay, by eliminating the previous body. This will help while you are creating a complex type of geometry where you are unable to perform the operation in a solid, but you are performing the operation in a surface manner. That time it will helpful. Okay, here it will contain the two option, one is the inward, another one the outward or mid plane, whatever. And now I'm creating the outward. Okay, so it will create the surface on the surface of this body. Okay, on this box. Okay, now I will delete this. This is how we able to create the thin surface on the surface of the under body. Okay, this will give the imprint of that body. Okay, so next we will go for the blend. It will contain the three different blends. One is the fixed radius, variable radius, and vertex blend. Most of here we are not using the vertex blend. because it not going to work here. It will use for the complex geometry. We here the fixed blend and variable blend we will use here. Fixed blend and fixed radius. Here it is asking me to the select edges, so I will select this edge. I will keep into a isometric view, so I will keep here into a minor. So let us see, I am here, so it is asking me to select the geometry. Now I will select the geometry, so by clicking the selection here, and this is my edge, and this is the radius how much I want. Automatically it has taken the 3 mm, so I will apply this, and this now it is virtual. If I generate, then it becomes the actual. This is how the blend operation. Now you will look, this is something looking good, a nice manner. Okay, if you want to vary, this is into a 10 mm, then you can be. So this is how you can vary this one. Okay, so if you want to make the multiple things, so then also press the control and try to select all the edges and do the blend operation. Okay, blend, fixed blend of type 10 mm, no, 5 mm, or 3 edges. Okay, this is how you able to watch them. This is looking something nice geometry. If I hide this, then you will watch it. This is how it will. Okay, so now come to the next comment, that is the variable blend. Okay, variable blend is a something a over version of the fixed blend. Let me see here, this is a variable blend, how it will works. Okay, here also it will asking me to select the geometries. I will select here, this is this three I have selected multiple, and this is now it contains the three things. One is the smooth, another one is the variable. Okay, linear or variable. So this is I want to smooth section. So the initial it has taken as a 3 3 3. So let me see what happen if I press the 3 3 only, generate. So this is as in the previous what we have done the blend. Okay, that is fixed blend, but I want to vary. Okay, if I want to vary, so if I press this into a 6 mm, so then you will understand. Okay, so if I generate this, then you will see now it becomes the 6 mm. Okay, this is the 3 mm, this is 6 mm. Okay, how it will be, if I press here 6, then also it will generate. Okay, this is the first edge, this is the second edge, this is for third edge. If I press this is 3, now you will see him, this is the 3 mm, this is the 6 mm. If you want to press this should be 3 and this should be 6, then you will create into a like this, into a reverse manner. Okay, if you press the linear, then this is something smoother. Okay, then this is a linear section, that how it will be. Okay, this is about the blend operation. Let me discuss about something more comments here. This will help us to understand how our geometry should be good and how we can edit our geometries. There will be a lot of things here to tell you. The next one is here chamfer operation. Chamfer is a type of blending, but it is not a smooth operation. This is gives edges. Okay, now it will asking me to select the geometry. I will select this. Okay, and apply this. This asks the two things. One is the x left side or right side. That here if I in the both side, this is the 3 mm. If I generate this 3 mm into forward and 3 mm into a downward. If I vary this into a 6 mm, then you will get here 6 mm and this is 3 mm. If I vary you this into a 9 mm, this becomes the 9 mm. Okay, this is the measurement from the corner of here to the edge of this one. This is the point. Okay, So I think you will getting the my point. This is generate. Okay, so this is how you can jump for each and every for the multiple edges. Then you press the control key and press the multiple, select the multiple lines, and take your which chamfer option, and apply all the geometries what you have selected, and try to take three, or try to put the dimensions here, the 3 mm and 6 mm. This is how it should be. Okay, this is something looking good. Okay, most of we are not use this chamfer. In some cases we use, but it is helpful. Okay, it is helpful. It will, we will use this in a many cases, but it is helpful. Okay, so this is, I will delete this by clicking the delete and enter button. Okay, that is a simple way to delete this. Next we go for the slice. I have already told you, slice is the operation which must required by the meshing operation. It will help to mesh, but nowadays in this slice operation we are using, no matter if you use, okay, slice the plane there. I have told you there is nothing to be do with the slice operation here. So it is mainly used for the meshing purpose, not here. Okay, it will here, if I press this pen, you will see him, there is nothing to have, nothing to select point and edge and face and body. Okay, so I think we will discuss about this into a later section, but this is how we able to do the operations using the quick access toolbar in a right manner. Okay, these all operations we used while we are going to something IC engine design purpose, and for the fluent purpose, and next about magnetic purpose and turbine design purpose. But we are using here the basics, how we able to create a basic geometries and assemblies. Then in this case it will not, we will not use this, and we will not concentrate much on this. But the thing is that we will use the point here. This will select the point, and here this will select the number of points. It will distribute the whole pointer. Okay, I will apply the number of edges. It will, if I will show you, this is, and this is also number of edges, and apply. This is 120 mm. Okay, no matter four edges are them. So sigma, if you want to provide, you can be. So I will provide the sigma into a 8 mm, and this is offset into 5 mm, and this is the omega is 2 mm. No matter how much you want to provide, you will see him. So I think it is not came, but the thing is here, you have to not mention the omega. So I will press this and try to generate this. It is not coming. No matter, it will not, here also we will not say about the much pointer. We will discuss about this also. Okay, you don't think that I am not getting all this, but some more mistakes I have done. So this is a not proper geometry in order to create this all. So I am not concentrating much on this. So this is how we will discuss about how the how our design modular quick access toolbar will help us to design the geometry. Okay, hope this tutorial will helpful for you, and you will able to, you have to do the things that you have to work hard, and you have to work consistency. If you are using 2 hours per in a day, but while you are using the design modular in a day, then up to 6 months you will be able to master in this design modular. So the things is, this is the left to you, and how you able to work on this, and different sections and different points and different notes you will able to get um, in my downloads. So I will provide them. This is how you can now I will close this by pressing the